Kaylee, you've been here for almost 7 years now. You are a partner here. What kind of has Vaco opened for you professionally, or how has your career sort of shaped?
The people that we're able to call on and network with and build relationships with and build business with from day one is sort of mind-blowing in a really exciting and positive way.
Yeah.
I went from public accounting, where you're a staff auditor and you certainly interact with your whole audit team, but you really are only able to interact with certain people at the clients just because of the structure and hierarchy and just what makes sense in public. So it wasn't very often in public that I was speaking directly with the CFOs and the controllers and the VPs of finance and the CAOs on a daily basis and in a somewhat of a casual setting.
Yeah.
At Vaco from day one, I could be calling on a growth company CFO one morning, and that afternoon I could be calling on a $25 billion company's CFO or controller. And it's been like that from the beginning, and Vaco really encourages it and celebrates it. There are no rules, there are no limits.
Right.
So I've always really liked that. Have you experienced that?
Oh, yeah. It was a little intimidating too at first, because I'm like, how are they going to trust me? Like, I don't, but then you figure out, like, they need us. And if it wouldn't have been for us, I just don't know how they would have got the quality that they got.
Right.
And so seeing all of that stuff and just realizing, like, how much value we truly bring, it made me realize, like, we're the real deal.
I agree. You got wind of the fact that a big software company was relocating here from San Francisco. It's like Silicon Valley to the max, and they're building out an office in Nashville. I would think that any other recruiting firm would never allow, even if you brought in the lead, would never allow someone in their first year to run point on that. You might have as much as 50 hires in the next year.
Yeah.
And you were totally rocking it. And there was never a question from the Vaco side of things that you found this lead, you brought it in, you're going to execute. And you had the support that you needed to get things rolling.
100%.
But it's your client. And I think that also just speaks to our culture.
It's so true. It's so true. I feel it. And just not being micromanaged. They trust you. And that's what's great about it. We truly understand what the client's asking for in terms of positions that we're trying to fill.
Right.
And I think our clients trust us more because they know we get it.
Right.
And we are kind of like the caliber of candidates that they would hire.
Right. Right.
So we get what they're looking for. And then on the flip side, the candidate trusts us because they know that, like, we've sat in their shoes.
We've been there. They ask us follow-up questions about the job description.
Exactly.
FP&A versus accounting versus internal audit versus SEC reporting.
Right.
We know the difference.
We know what you're talking about. Yeah, so it makes a huge difference, and I feel like I would not be as successful in this job if I didn't have my accounting background. Like, looking back, I'm just thankful for those experiences because it's landed me here, and now it's like I feel like we all have a step ahead.